she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash past the moat train. Soft up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB make it get slapped. It's so brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California, speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Man, talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down like when y'all 12. You wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Cabin so big it can see my house.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Andres Borregalis ready to get us started. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
24.
First tone of the game for James Cook. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's got Brown on the slant. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd down, Jets into the dime.
Rip, 23. Stop. Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing off the play fake. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On first down, here comes Hall. Running there full steam ahead, but ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Cowboy 80.
They give on second to Hall. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jets first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check go.
From the gun, a carry by McLaughlin. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
70 Lion, 19 tight, 19 tight, 79 Broncos.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. Has some room to work. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get a perfect start. They've got up 6-0. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. They put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Red on red. Hey, take right open.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. New set of downs from 37.
Red, 23. Hey, Soko.
And not from the pistol to him. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet. Those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
On red. Hey, change attack.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Who will keep paid for that one? But hey, still enough for that first down.
First down, Buffalo. All right, let's go.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Lisa 24.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. That's Bobby O'Carrican. And the Jets will take over at the start of the next quarter. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend. The football. The Jets with an early lead. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Throwing it on second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Third and long for him here. Into traffic, complete. Looked great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. They're going for this. Throw caught by his running back. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Counter give here to Davis. He takes it down to the 33. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And it's a gain of 12 on that one, and the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's the 24.
From the red zone now. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, this is Baker. Making some progress here. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They start the drive call. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
This offense has now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Receiver screen to Ayuk. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
To throw here on first down. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative when the best of them make it look oh so easy.
From the gun, it's Hall. And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 5 on the play, and that's good for a Jets first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Here's a design run. He's on the move past the 15. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And it looked like a Bill got it. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Let's go. Take right open. Open. This is it.
From the end zone, Lawrence. He's got this complete to James Cook. And give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
That's good for Bills. First down.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background that every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Really went the other way, but only an incompletion on second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long.
Red on the red. It's open. 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's cut for the first. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. That goes for 32 yards. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. He just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Hey. 13, Lou.
Back to the air, Lawrence. He put everything he had into this one. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Hey, kill. Hey, tomato. Hey, I'm gun.
Run again. Here's Lawrence. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The Bills with a punt team out there. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. New York to the line. First and 10. A give left side for home. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down run netted them nothing. Here is second and 10. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Right side. This is caught by Taylor. And he's going to reach his own 20 before stepping out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This one's caught. Smith has it. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
To pass on 1st and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And the Bills will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
But I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okey! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Catch made. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're thrown into a spot and believing your guy can get there.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey. Easy. Read him. 24.
Cook can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Lawrence on 3rd and goal. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Jets make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, That's a consequence that pays dearly.
He's back to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. On the return, this is Baker. Things going well so far. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now the shotgun gives to Cook. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Looking slant route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We've set it down from 37. They go play action. Lawrence. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. This is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, this is Baker. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Takes the second down snap. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they got a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Dragon 60.
Throw here, third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So on fourth down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away.
Results in a fourth down.
And plenty of hang time on this one. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 40-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He lofts one deep, center of the field. This is brought in at the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead on the first play of the drive. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. On the return, this is Baker. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. At the 20. And he does! Touchdown! So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it?
I done kicked this motherfucker beat twice. He done took that bitch back twice.
Gallus checks on the extra point. And the Jets tie this game at 21. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away.
Bro.
Flies right on past the end zone.
Smooth. I gotta kick that bitch deep, bro. I keep kicking it to him.
They're gonna gift him a
I don't know why I keep kicking it to him.
25.
I keep forgetting.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Lisa 24. Easy. Rita 11 left.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Into the hands of Colt. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Offense to the line. Second down.
Damn, gun. Hey, let's go. So it's 11, add that.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Third and long for him here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways.
Nice move, Cal. Go for it.
In a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
I got it.
They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Hall. Nice. It's a foot race. 40. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Double whammy of this one, Kate, is just where they were on the field. Mentally, defensively, it's almost like an 8-point swing, going from the chance of the safety in one end zone to watching them celebrate in the other.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Borregales on to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Man in motion here. Working now from the gun. Finds the in route, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Lawrence throwing here. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
And the Bills first down.
Running left is Davis. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
11. Go. Take right open.
Lawrence in the pistol. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Bills now trail by just a point. Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Dropping back to throw. That one's incomplete over the middle. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Dragon 60. Panther 11.
Back to throw it. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. And plenty of hang time on this one. Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Here's a give to Cook. Across the 45 and still going. Jukes away from one. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
Give left side. Here's Davis. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, run! Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Here's a screen for Cook. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Great, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Hey, go! Hey, 30 left.
Running back sent in motion left. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Bills in range for a game-winning score. what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
These are 24. 11, this side.
Motioning left is their running back.
Silver.
Looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Hey.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Half the 60.
Run out of the pistol with Hall. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
70 Lions.
He'll look to throw it. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted! Dorian Williams makes the play. And the Bills take over with a chance to win this game. Now, in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw of some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth.
And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Gibson now to return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
18, trap 60.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, Well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
79 Bronco. Come 19. Hurt. Dragon 60. 19 Lion.
Looking to throw it. Forced out to his right. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Defense getting in on the fun block with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready up.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
7. Shut up. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Hurt. Ring alert. 60 Mavericks. Warriors 70. Ready.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Trying to push deep downfield. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for a second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Mustang 19. Chap 60.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
19 Tiger. 19 6 Cowboy. 18 Pioneer. Let's go.
Throwing now. He's got Smith. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.